Okay, I know I haven't posted here in a while. I've been busy with several projects, work and whatnot, but enough excuses. Let's jump right into this video. Let's talk about the enclosure itself, the structure, and then some of the components. The overall dimensions of the box is going to be 20 inches high by 8.5 inches deep, 12 inches wide. Have a front and back baffles, and then it's going to have one in the middle that is going to separate the speaker components with the subwoofer chamber here. I already have a cut list here. I'm going to have two pieces, which is the back and the front, measuring about 20 by 12 inches. The middle baffle, the one in the center here separating the two chambers, is going to measure roughly 18.5 by 10.5. The left and right side is going to measure 18.5 by 7. And then lastly, the top and bottom plates are going to be 12 by 7 inches. I'm going to leave links in the description for every component that I use in this build. So just to get started here, we're going to be using 3/4 inch MDF. CERWIN Vegas, and they come with two crossovers, left and right channels. All right, and here's a tweeter. Comes with two tweeters as well. There it is. And of course, this is the subwoofer. Sub. Boom. Dual voice coil, 8-inch sub. Passive radiators. Should enhance the bass response. Look at these bad boys. Again, let's put these away. And now we can start the cutting process of the enclosure itself. Before you actually start cutting all your material down, based on what you're going to need, is you want to think about how you're going to cut your material and in what order. At the end of the day, is you want to have the most efficient cuts that will save you material, leftover material, for the next project. Up next, we are going to add this middle baffle. By the way, I just made 4 spacers. They're 2.25-inch spacers that will sit right here. All right, and forgot to start the camera, but anyway, I just took some glue and I glued up all the edges. It's already a tight fit, as you can see, but I decided to add a little bit of glue to all the edges. And by the way, I already flipped this, so this is the front, and not that, this one. Let's make it smaller so you can see it. So that's the front baffle there. That's what I'm gonna clamp down to my workspace there. Anyway, so gives you a 3D look. So let's go ahead and start the cutout. All right, folks, and the carving is done. As you can see, it turned out very well. Sharp, clean lines, clean cuts. Again, subwoofer baffle, front baffle. Up next, I'm gonna cut out these circles. Here's the box. It's glued and dried. And let's cut out these holes. We're gonna put these up later once we install the speakers. All right, now since we have these crossovers installed, we can now move on to the next step. I just ran the wires through those little holes here, which will then be fed through the top plate up through here. There. As you can see, I just wired in the speaker wire, tweeter, woofer. There it is. That's one set, and the other set is right over here. Again, tweeter, woofer. Again, these are already secured in place, not going anywhere. So we can cover this up. 1 and 2. So like I said, I'm just gonna leave these plastic ties here for now. Now we can put our front and back baffles. All right, let's glue it up. All right, so now that the glue has settled and is nice and tacky, I'm gonna remove the weights and I'm gonna use my clamps right over there to essentially apply all that pressure and sandwich the center portion in. All right. All right, so up next, what I'm gonna do is I am going to sand the entire box down, because as you can see, we do have some glue squeeze out and we wanna get rid of all that. As you can tell, I've already added this top plate up here. Up next is, let's go ahead and add a couple of braces like this and like this, which is what we're going to use to attach the overall handle to move around this speaker box. So the next step is we are going to apply a mixture of glue with a small portion of water, and then I'm going to take my roller and just apply it all over the place, and that's just going to help essentially protect the enclosure. It's going to give us some kind of hardness to it, and after that we're just going to apply our black paint right over it. All right guys, as you can see, this box is nice and dry, rock hard. It has this yellowish tint to it, obviously because I just finished applying a coat of glue watered down with, well, water. Again, this is only to harden the MDF, make it slightly waterproof. Nice and easy. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This will need a couple coats for sure. The enclosure is nice and painted. It's dry. And so here comes the fun part where we get to wire all our components together. So the wiring is going to be pretty straightforward. What we're going to do is we're going to take our negative lead, run a wire, attach it to a negative lead on the other side, and the positive, run it around to the positive side of the other lead. All right, here's the good stuff. This is 14 gauge wire. And there it is. That's what it should look like. Like I said, negative to negative, positive to positive. And then we're going to take the amp wires that will go out of the subwoofer output and plug it directly into either one of these terminals. We're going to run some cable from these terminals in through the box, and so they'll be ready for wiring once we finally install the amp. By the way, these two, I've already fished the positive and negative leads for the left and right main channels, the front speakers. I'm gonna do the exact same thing for this subwoofer. Oh, by the way, I haven't shown you, but yeah, have I shown you? Anyway, this is what the front of the speaker looks like. The side, right? The terminals, there you go. But yeah, check out that beauty. Let's see if you can see that. Turn it around. There. And there it is. Yay. All right. No one's leaf blower should be that loud, guys. I'm serious. I know I'm going on and on about that leaf blower, but you guys just don't understand. It's loud. Okay. Now that we got him through, I'm gonna go ahead and fish it through all the way. Drop this bad boy in. Oh, by the way, in case some of you guys are wondering, I did not use a gasket. And not sure if I showed it earlier, but this subwoofer already comes with 2 gaskets, one inner one and one outer one. So that is the reason I didn't use an extra one. I figured that is sufficient for this application. There we go. Undo all this. Okay. All right, so once I drop in these tweeters, I am gonna take the excess cable and simply either zip tie it. Nice little press fit in there, nice and tight. Now this one. There, and there we go. Nice and secure. Okay, let's go ahead and drop it in. Just like that. Yes, perfect fit. There it is. Let's go ahead and drop in our passive radiators. It's come with little gaskets here. Pretty cool, right? What the hell? You have to be kidding me. The wrong ones. Shit. Ugh. Gotta send these back. So, yeah. The way it's gonna go is we are gonna set it on top here, just like that. It's my little screwdriver. Sheesh. And okay, now that that's done, let's go ahead and add the wheels down here. And the camera got scared. But we're gonna attach this right about here. Ladies and gentlemen, the speakers finally arrived. Or should I say passive radiators, because these technically are not speakers. These are the correct. Looks like they are. I'm very happy. Look at this beauty. Drop the on. Alright guys, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this double-sided tape, attach it on here, peel it, and then attach it to the bottom of the amplifier. Okay. This is my original speaker box. I built it because obviously I love music. My friend loved it. He said, hey, make me an exact replica of this thing. So that's what I did. In the back we have an 8-inch subwoofer by Dayton Audio. It has a luggage handle there. Of course, a couple wheels. Let's check out the front. There it is. a couple speakers, a couple tweeters, and then a couple of passive radiators here. These two are by Dayton Audio, CERWIN Vegas. I'm not even gonna try to read that brand there. Xingyi Cine Audio. It's a Chinese brand, obviously. It claims it has 220 watts per channel, 2-channel amp, and a 350 watt capacity for the subwoofer. You know what? I don't know if it truly hits that, maybe at peak, but what I can tell you is that it sounds very good. Yeah, like I said, it's the exact same replica. The only single difference here is you'll notice the height of these speaker boxes, and that's because on the new one for my friend's box I decided to add a little spacer. As you can see, it has a little bit of a damage on the corners, and frankly that's not what I want for my friend's box. One thing I forgot to mention is that this speaker box, or both, are not powered by an internal battery, only because they draw so much power. So instead, these speaker boxes are powered by this power brick power supply. It's a 36 volt power adapter, and it outputs 10 amperages. Now, unfortunately, because of copyright issues with YouTube, I can't play the full songs for you, so I'll just play very short bits here and there. I know some of you guys like to see speaker excursions, so I'll try to capture that. Bluetooth.
En el techo y hasta el ar se fue. Estaba con la bebé. Ella dice una se recuerda que lo hicimos. Que cantamos bien borracho, que bailamos bien borracho. Everything we do is slow down.
Alright, well, as you can see or have heard, this thing is loud. It's definitely going to enhance your parties, your get-togethers, your whatever. Hit me up, leave me a comment, let me know what you think about the overall build, what you think of the design. If you have any questions, please drop them in the comment section. I do my best to address all the comments and questions. And again, I hope you enjoyed this video and learned a thing or two. But really, if you really guys enjoyed this video, you know what to do. I'm not gonna say it. Stay tuned for the next build, guys. You never know what's in store from Caliwood Specialty. Thanks again.